Hey folks, Ian Akone here. I thought I'd go over how to solve this word problem, taken directly from the study guide. How many teaspoons are in 1 gallon? And I made this was a poster that I hung up in the classroom last term. And the students like how I took all of this information was directly in the word problem in complete sentences. They liked how I took that and put it in boxes in a different color to make it pop, to show you that those are the numbers you're working with. But the students had a great idea. They would have rather me had these words here in purple in complete sentences, and to show how I took this information from the original problem in purple and put it in the boxes. But hopefully you can imagine that all of these were complete sentences and I put them in the boxes. But still, that's a great idea. So, of course, I solved this with the flowchart of solving word problems that I made. And step A there is always what units, what are they asking for in the problem? What units are in the problem? And they're asking how many teaspoons. So that's also step B. You want to start the problem with teaspoons in the numerator because that's what they're asking for. So there's the one with teaspoons in it right there. And you can write it with the 5 on top and the 5 on the bottom. And the question is, which one has the word teaspoon in the top, the numerator? There's teaspoons. And it's that one. So here we go. They want the answer in teaspoons. This one has teaspoons in the numerator, so choose it. So then I went and I wrote all the conversion factors in the problem from this little box here. I really suggest you make this box with all the numbers. Because at this point, I've said a bunch of times, any number they use, any number we give you in a word problem, you're going to use it. Now, in a class a year and a half from now, they might give you extra numbers, but we're not going to now because it's confusing enough. But we'll use them all. So there's my 1.06 on the top, on the bottom. There's my 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom. Now, they don't give you this one. And I've told you before, these conversion factors between 1,000 milliliters and 1 liter, or 1 liter and 1,000 milliliters, they don't give you these conversion factors. Really trying to emphasize that you're going to use these all the time when you're a nurse. You really, truly will. You're going to memorize them because you use them so much. So we want to start you out with know those. And then also on all the tests, of course, I'm going to give you a list of conversion factors, and this will be on it. You'll just have to know that you need it. So let's talk in the next, there we go, the next step, how you use that conversion factor. So I've set up the whole thing, and I'll take you through step by step. There's I want the answer in tablespoons or teaspoons. I got a blank. And I've started with the 5 on the bottom because I have teaspoons in the top. Now, here's all the reasoning about why I choose what. And I tried to write it in concise terms, but it's a lot. So y'all are doing great in the class, realizing if I start with that one, this is now an exercise in canceling words. I want to get rid of milliliters on the bottom because milliliters is not on the top. So you put milliliters on the top, and here's the reasoning behind how to cancel. So your previous conversion factor with milliliters on the top is 1,000 on the top, and then you go, okay, what word do I want to cancel on the bottom? It's liters, so go ahead and put liters on top. And you look at your other page, which other conversion factor has liters in it? And let's look and see. Well, look at that one. That one's got liters in it. Now, you've already used this one with liters in it, so you exit out. I can't do it on my screen, but it's got to be that one because we haven't used it before. So, oops. Look, there it is. Put liters on the top, and because liters is on the top, 1.06 is on the bottom. And look, now we cancel liters. And now we have quarts in the bottom, and we think, well, hey, wait a minute, quarts is not in my answer. That means we need to cancel quarts in the bottom. And so we put quarts on the top and cancel. Go back to our conversion list. What conversion factor has quarts in it? Look at that one. I pointed right to it. 4 quarts in 1 gallon. And 4 and 1 gallon. 1 gallon's on the bottom, and you notice, hey, gallon is not in the answer, so we got to cancel it. We put the word gallon on the top, and there's 1 gallon that's in one solution. So now I take you through, here's all the canceling I did. Hopefully you can make sense of all that. And look, this is the only, after I've canceled all the words, this one's the only one left after canceling. So the answer has to be in tablespoons. There's no other word left. So then I take, and I always suggest, rewrite all your numbers, every single one of them, so you don't miss any. Multiply on the top, and then write that number down, multiply on the bottom, and then write that number down, and then you should get that, 754.7. And I think in the problem, they wanted to know how many whole teaspoons, so we rounded up, because that, so in rounding, we want to round it to a whole number, not a decimal. So we think, okay, I want to round the 4 up, or leave it alone based on the next number, the 0.7. And because that 7 is above 5, we round the 4 up. Bam, 755. So take that one, do that calculation and see if you get 754.5. And good luck on that. Thanks a bunch. Bye.